Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Eric from Vados Technologies. In today's cybersecurity tutorial, I will walk you through on how to perform a brute force attack on any web application or website. But the one we'll be using is DVWA. So I will show you how to perform a brute force attack on a DVWA login page using Hydra, all in a safe, ethical, and controlled environment. Whether you are just starting or getting started with ethical hacking or looking to improve your penetration testing skills, this is a practical hands-on demo for you. So don't miss it. Make sure you stick around this video to the end. All right. So let's begin. First of all, this is for disclaimer. Only perform this in a safe lab environment. Example, using DVWA, which is the one we are going to be using, and I'm going to be explaining that. So for educational purposes, unauthorized use is illegal. Right? So use this legally and ethically. All right, thank you. So the first thing we'll be doing is to install our DVWA. Now, what is DVWA? DVWA means damn vulnerable web application. So that is what we'll be attacking today. All right, you can do this in any website or in any web application login, but you want to do this in a safe environment. That's why you are using DVWA. Now, DVWA was specially developed for ethical hackers and cybersecurity professional who wants to test their hacking skills, just like learners. Let me say aspiring ethical hackers who want to test their hacking skills. So this web application was developed for you so that you don't hack into people's website or web application, So if you want to test your hacking skill, this is the best software or web application that is developed for you to use. All right, so let's begin. So to install this, you're going to say something like sudo apt install DVWA. So just click it. It will be installed for you. As you can see, it said DVWA already the newest version. So as you can see, I have it. So to open this DVWA, you're going to say sudo DVWA. Say start. So it's going to be open. So this is the DVWA, all right, which means down vulnerable web application. The application is vulnerable. So you cannot hack into it. And which is also it depends though, because it has security level. These are the security levels. It is currently on the low. So if you're able to hack into the low, you now go to medium and see if you can hack into the medium level. And after that, you can go to the high and see if you can hack into the high level. I have done so many training on how to do this and how to hack in each of these levels. You can put the impossible and see if you're a wizard. So let's start with this. Mind you, if this is your first time of opening this DVWA, the first thing you should do is to go to this setup and reset database. Just click on this place, that's all, so that this thing will be configured for you. Otherwise, there are so many attacks you can do in this place. So you have brute force, you have command injection, you have I think this is another this thing cross-site scripting. I think it's another one. Cross-site scripting and forgery. I think that's the meaning of this one. Cross-site scripting and forgery, something like that, if I'm correct. Yeah. So this is file injection, file upload, SQL injection. And we have almost done all these things. I've almost done all the tutorials on all these things, and most of them is in our mentorship training. It's not a free training actually, but in our YouTube, I think there is the video for this SQL injection. I think I've done this. If you go to our YouTube channel, you will see this tutorial. I've done this one. So there are so many of them. You see cryptography, you see JavaScript, and all these guys have done it. So all right, so this is what you'll be targeting, the login page of this web application, all right? The login page. So the second thing to do is to create a word list, all right? So before you go through this video, make sure you go through our previous video, the one we did on brute force, the one we hack into an operating system, all right, which is Metasploitable too. So in that place, I taught you guys so many things you need to know, which I will not be going back again. I'm going to drop the link of this video on the description below. All right, thank you. So to create a word list, I told you guys in the previous video that there is a default word list that comes with Kali. You can use to run this brute force attack, but there are over 14 million plus words inside that word list. So it's going to take pretty time for it to find the accurate username and password. So to make this thing easy, you can create your own word list. So to create your own word list, it's so simple. You can just say nano. First of all, let me show you the one I have here, the word list I've created for myself. So I have the user word list and I have the password word list. So let us check what is inside this list. So let me say card. So let's check the password. When I say okay, you see the password. So as you can see, now the default password of this DVWA is our web application name. The default password is password and the default username is admin. So that's when I created my word list. I put those username and password there. So you can see the password. I have password here. So let's check the user. Let's say cart. Say user. As you can see, user. I also added admin. Okay, so that the brute force will be very simple because of uh, because of teaching sake. So to create your own word list is so simple. I don't want to go through that, but it's very, very simple. Just say nano and put the name of the word list you want to use. You can say this is my word list. You can say this. You can just say underscore. This is my underscore. Okay, word list. Right. So you can just say something like that, and you can just then type all the word list you want to put. After doing it, you just save it. That's all. So let me exit. If I want to exit without saving, save modified buffer. No, I don't want to save it. All right. So now the first thing to do, let me clear this. So the first thing to do is to run the Hydra attack. All right. So let me this is my. Let me go and copy the link of this thing. So let me copy it and let's run this. So now it actually got the real password, all right? It actually got the real password. So now what you now do is you just go to the login page. Just go to the login page and put your admin and put the password which it got here. So now let me explain this code we used, this command we used here. So first of all, this -f, I think that is why it's getting this wrong password or something. But this -f simply means that it stops immediately after the first valid login. So it's going to check the word list and it will going to stop immediately after it finds the valid login. So this -l specifies one target and username. That simply mean that you know the username, so it's only the password you want. So if you don't know the username, you can put hyphen capital L, hyphen capital L. Then you also put we also put users.txt, which is my user word list. Okay, so then we have the password, which means which means you are saying that you don't know the password. So you now put the word list here. All right. So this is the password word list. All right. Which is my hyphen capital P. So uh, this guy here is a target host, which is our local host, which is our target machine. All right, which is our target machine. Let me show you. As you can see, so that's the IP is using the web application, which is using our local host. So let me check. So this guy here, this HTTP post form actually means it tells Hydra the authentication happens via an HTTP post web form. All right. So I'm going to show you how we got all these things. So this hyphen login login.php is the endpoint. This is the login endpoint. The login endpoint. Let me show you. Yeah. So depending on the web application you want to boot first. So you can also get the the endpoint from the URL. All right. So let me check. So the next thing link here is which is the post parameters. Is a post parameters. Yeah. Now this place is a critical section which we have the user and the blah 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 blah. So I'm going to explain it later. I'm going to show you how we got this. So now depends on the web application you are using or the web application you want to put first. So you can find these post parameters and also use it. It might be different from this one we are doing. All right. So I'm going to show you how to get it. So this f equals to login field. So it just is one of the most important parts. So this defines the failure condition. All right. It defines the failure condition. So this minus s means the port number is using. So it specifies the port number, which for our port number here, let's check our vulnerable application. So as you can see, the port number, this is what it's using. So that's why we specify the port there, as you can see. Now, how do we get this post parameters here? So it depends on what you want to hack into. What you want to hack into. So what you just do when you come here, you do Control F, or just click on F2. All right. Or just if you can't do it, just inspect. Right, click on this place and inspect here. So when you inspect here, you go to network, as you can see. So when you go to network, to get your post parameter, you just come here and put a wrong password, for instance, and just click on OK. So once you click on OK, you're going to find something like this. So you say method is post. So this 302 means an error. So once you click on this post, once you click on this post, even here you can find so many information here. You can come to cookies. You can see that the security level of this web application is low. So it can now tell the hacker now will now know that, oh, this security level is low. As you can see that. So let me just log in and show you. We are coming back to it. So if I go to security level, you see that it's low. It's on low level. So a hacker will now know that, oh, this website or this web application is not even secured. But let me put it in impossible. And also, for instance, now we have now put it in impossible. It means that our this thing is highly secured. So when a hacker now come to this place and go back to that place and check the cookies, he will find impossible. All right, and he will no longer find much details. He will no longer find much details. So when you check the security level, you see impossible. So it's vitally important. So in request, he's not going to be even see anything. He said no payload for this request. No payload for this request. But when we go back and put it in low, we'll be able to find the post parameter. Let me say, let me put it in low. We're going to find a post parameter. When I mean post parameter, just like I said, this thing I just highlighted. Okay. So the web application you are good for will determine the post parameter is using. So I'm just showing you how to get it. So let us go back and click on here. No. So let's run this again. So let's click on this guy. Let's click on it. As you can see, we have found it. So this username is where we found this username. Okay. So it's now showing us here that the username is admin. But for Hydra to understand this, we have to remove that admin and just put it user. So this user is where the username should be. All right. So for this password, this is the password. So, and this is for password, this is the password, but in our own, we are going to remove this one and just add it something like this for Hydra to understand it. So we're just going to put password and just put pass. All right. So this is how we found this post parameter here. So for login, you just put this. So just this user token, just Hydra does not understand it, so you just forget about it. So for the login, you also put the login. So you now have this login field. So this is how to do this. This is how to do this. All right. So, and that's how you can use Hydra to put first login credentials on DVWA or any other web application or website. So just remember, this is strictly for educational purposes only. Okay. So if you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss future ethical hacking tutorials. So for instance, if you don't know the username, so if you don't know the username, I have showed you how to do that in our last training. So just go through our last training on Bluetooth attack, because here, this place you have admin, you're going to have the word list, for your username. That is what will be there. Then this minus small letter L will change to hyphen or minus capital letter L. So if you run it, you now get the username and the password. All right, I've showed you guys how to do these things. All right, so drop your questions or tutorial requests in the comment section. Thanks for watching and see you in our next tutorial. Thank you.